this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop, where you will find all of her wonderful, lovely cut files on her brand new website. So I wanted to take a quick little break before I explain what we're doing. Virginia moved, if you have not noticed already, Virginia moved all of her cut files from her Etsy shop to her website, and her website is going to be linked down below, and then the direct line to this cut file. Now, I took acetate, and that's how I make my stencils out of her cut files. So I took the hearts, and I am going to use this as a stencil, and that way, if you use stencil or you get like stencil material, I just use acetate, 12 by 12 acetate. It works for me. But other people may purchase just the stencil material, and then you clean it off and you can reuse it. So now I made one of her cut files into a stencil. So with that being said, I am going to be doing photos of my dog and Kaylin. This, like I said, this month for the How to Kill a Kit with Style, it's going to be using up that collection from the hip kit and get some of my photos done of my dog to get his album cut up. So my daughter, while we were still over at the old house on Fort Gordon, always got Asher into the water. They always played in the water, and you can tell that he is sitting there, has no issue being in that water, and he is a complete wet dog, completely. So I am going to use two Shimmerz in a Spritz from the January Colors kit, and this is still available too, and I'll link that down below, but that's my mixed medium. I am going to use Nuva drops and Nuva paste. I'll show you how I'm going to connect them together, and then I wanted to use some of these glitter paste, and you can use this with the colors too and make it into a paste. So let's see what I can do. Alright, so I have listed up in the corner of the cut file I am using of this stencil, because I know it's a little bit harder to see on the stencil, the acetate that I'm using, but it is called Falling Hearts, and that is what I'm going to use with this layout. And then just remember that her shop, Virginia's shop, has changed to her website, and it'll be all linked down below, including the direct link to this cut file. Obviously, I love to use it this way. You could take the hearts that are part of this and lay it down as a template and then put all these little hearts everywhere. You could do that. You could turn it into just using it and have it as a background. I have used this as a template for a shaker pocket before. So there's just many different versions that you could use. Now, the color tones that I used with it was the Nuvo Glimmer paste, which is the Moonstruck, along with the January Colors kit from Shimmerz Paint. It was this Spritz Burst My Bubble. That's the pinkish color, and I didn't really want it to like show a lot because I wanted this glimmer paste to kind of pop that pink through, because my daughter's in the photos and I wanted it still a little bit girly, even though that it's going into Asher's album. And so what I am doing is that I am going to back up this cut file, or like back up this paper, and I'm going to make some layers within the like the papers, just so that I can kind of have a little bit of a difference. I guess if I want to say like a different textures and different layering pieces. So that's pretty much what I am doing here with that. And I did back it with some dimensionals because I wanted to be able to tuck. You'll see I tuck my papers, my photos in there after I get it drawn on there. Obviously, I did do my doodling lines. In the still shots, I will let you know, in the still shots, you will see a better of this cut file. It is there, I promise you. It is still the main function of this layout. It's just that the color tones of my camera, because I will admit, full disclosure, this week's layout, it is very disgusting weather here, and it's not really good like filming weather naturally, because it's, even though that it's cloudy, but it's really dark cloudy. Like last night when I since I'm filming this over the weekend, the night before on Saturday, I lost power just for a tad bit, and it was only because the weather, the lightning was really bad, and whatnot. So that is all about that. And so here you will see me put down Wild and Free as my title. At first I was going to say Wet Dog, because I told you guys that Asher loves playing in the water with KJ. Like, he has no issue with the water. He'll go out in the rain. Like, I know most dogs won't even touch the rain or any of that when it's done, but he's gotten really good about doing it. Now, if he has to take a bath, that's a whole nother story. But he'll go out and do the wet dogness with my daughter and, you know, go use the restroom a little bit in the rain. It can't be too bad raining, but he'll go out there. So that is what I am putting down as Wild and Free. And you'll see me come in with some little bits of it to cover, you know, certain spots. Now, I was on a Zoom after I did this layout for Confessions, and I fussy cut out one of the papers, and I think I'm going to fussy cut the other one, because the one thing that I feel like this collection is missing is florals to help, you know, bridge the gaps of all the cowboy-ish, you know, Wild and Free type ephemera that the hip kit has. And so there was a paper that was easily enough to cut, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to cut that one all up. I did a 12 by 12, so the next few layouts that you see, you will see that be part of it. So I do have this country music to the soul. I just love how it turned out. I just love it. I love the country theme to this, even though that it's my dog. But it works for him. Like, he is a wild little turd. And I just love how he fits really well into our family. He has picked up a lot of the mannerisms of myself and my husband. And it's just a lot of fun watching him grow up with our family. So I'm just changing around some of these hearts. I did make some of the hearts like more component down on the bottom, and then you'll see me come in. Now, I do come in with two different, I do come in with a Nouveau, what is this one? Nouveau glitter drops, and I put the drops, as you can tell there. Now, I know you can't see these either, but then I do come in with the Shimmerz in the navy, which is part of the January kit as well, and I do like dots of that one to kind of like get some more color showing on that top part where the cut file is. And then I do some splattering. And then that is it. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I do collaborations, design team layouts, all of the fun stuff. And this week is going to you're going to see a lot of my dog. And then I do have one layout that's coming that has nothing to do with it. So there's my splatters. And the more I put these this navy on there, it actually brings it out. So make sure you check the snow shots. There it is. Look how gorgeous that is on there. So make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.